everyone, Reanna Schultz here, and I'm super excited to be kicking off day 2 of Try Hack Me's Advent of Cyber. We're going to be learning about really fun topics today, including one that hits home for me, and that is social engineering. Now, before we start today's challenge, I really do want to promote Try Hack Me's amazing offers that they're having through this year's Advent of Cyber. They're offering over $150,000 worth in prizes, which is awesome. We're talking about premium subscriptions and also some vouchers for their certifications. So really make sure that you go through Advent of Cyber and take this opportunity to at least learn about cybersecurity for free. And of course, we have some amazing creators that are helping Try Hack Me along the way because we're very passionate about cybersecurity and we definitely want to help you guys learn and continue to grow your skills. So without further ado, buckle yourself up in this sleigh ride because we're about to take off and learn more with social engineering in day 2. Today's challenge, we're going to be going over social engineering. If you do not know what social engineering is, totally okay. Social engineering is when the manipulation of individuals allows them to disclose information that's important to them. Now, this could be something personal like their first and last name, their address, telephone number, or it could be something way more sensitive like their corporate login or information about their banking system. So again, social engineering is a very sophisticated threat tactic that is also very commonly seen in the cyber landscape. Today, we are going to be learning how to use social engineering in an ethical way to learn how to improve security education in a business. We're going to be using a toolkit called the Social Engineering Toolkit. Again, I'm going to emphasize we're using this ethically. So please be cautious when doing this outside of the Try Hack Me labs and attack boxes. When using the Social Engineering Toolkit, we'll be learning about how it's open source, how to use it, and then most importantly, how to use this tool to know and improve security education in our business. Because again, social engineering comes in many different forms and through many different variables. So again, let's buckle in today's sleigh ride and let's go learn more through this SOCmas season. All right, welcome back. We are heading into the day 2 challenge, and I always encourage people to read through the SOCmas Christmas story that's going on, and it's so adorable. They have the cutest characters. McSkitty the elf, like just absolutely adorable. But today we're going to be focusing on the McReds, which is also the TBFC's local pen testing group. It's just so adorable. So we're going to be working with Recon, Exploit, and Pivot McRed. I'm very excited for them. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be opening up and conducting our own phishing campaign. And what's also really exciting is we're going to be learning about a open source toolkit called the Social Engineering Toolkit. And for us to start off with, what we're going to do is we're going to start our attacker machine. So we're going to go ahead and click Start Attack Box over here. You'll get a cute little loading pop-up in the top right. It's just so adorable. And if you do not know this, but there is a expand to the right. I typically don't because I like to keep my workbook to the left and then my terminal to the right. But some people prefer to be on the wild side and full screen their terminal when doing Try Hack Me. Totally up to you, your choice, your preference on all of this. And as this loads, I do want to promote a couple of things that Try Hack Me is doing. Number one, the amazing prizes that they are offering. Again, Try Hack Me is doing $150,000 worth of prizes. This includes their premium subscription and also some fun things related to their certifications, which is awesome that they brought out this year. Once your attack box is loaded to the right, you'll have a terminal with some instructions that will pop up automatically. Totally expected, totally normal. You'll eventually start seeing all the other icons load on the screen. Again, if you want a full screen, up to you. I'm gonna leave it halvesies for this video. So once you see that everything's working and you can minimize and interact with the box, we're gonna go down, and I already did this for you, but you're gonna click correct answer and you'll get that fun little checkbox that does pop up for you. And if you're lucky and don't already have it, you might get a super sweet achievement. And I am such a sucker for achievements. Maybe it's because I grew up on video games, I don't know, but I'm glad Try Hack Me does have them. So again, we're going to be learning about social engineering throughout these different challenges that we have for day 2. And again, I'm going to highlight a little bit about what TryHackMe says about social engineering. It refers to manipulating a user to make a mistake. Examples of these mistakes include sharing a password, opening a malicious file, and approving a payment. So again, this is who we're going to be teaming up with. We have the McReds, and I'm super sad I forgot my red jumpsuit, snowsuit thing, but hey, we're on an adventure today, y'all. Throughout today's challenge, we're going to be learning about phishing. So phishing is a subset of social engineering that we do have. And one thing that I really, really do enjoy about what TryHackMe does here is that they give the different types of examples of phishing. We're going to be focusing on email for this exercise, but it kind of gives the different types of variants. Sense of urgency, does it seem too good to be true? All of these different fun things. And of course, my favorite thing is the STOP acronym. Stop. Take your time. They should make a cute little jingle out of this. I need to lay off my coffee. But super, super fun that we have here. Now, going down to the exercise, we are going to open up the terminal that we have here. So go ahead, double click on that terminal. It'll bring up a window. And if you're not a Linux user, that's totally okay here. It is a safe place to learn. That's why we do have TryHackMe. But I do encourage you to use the tab function on your keyboard. This is a way to autocomplete a command, especially file paths that have a lot of fun spellings in it. So we're going to copy what we have here in the attack box terminal. And this is where we're going to start setting up our service so that way we can start deploying our social engineering toolkit that we do have down here. We are going to start with going into the directory of rooms AOC 2025 day 02. How fancy. Okay. Then our next step is to run server.py. And for us to do this, we're going to do a /server. And again, you can always, when in doubt, tab it out. So once we're rooted into that file path, we're going to run the Python script by doing a /server py. Again, if you guys have issues spelling or trouble spelling, that's totally okay. When in doubt, tab it out. That's what I always say. So we'll go ahead and get that this server is running on this port within this URI. And all of this is inside of that Python script. You guys do not have to worry about it. It's already taken care of. You don't have to worry about the administration piece with this exercise. So what we are going to be doing next, we're going to double check that this is matching what we have here in the instructions. And it is. We're going to open up Firefox next. And we are going to browse to one of these URL sites that is given in the instruction sheet. So you're going to click Firefox. It's located on the top toolbar within your attack box console. And we're going to go to one of these IP addresses. Again, this is really, really important that we are using HTTP here, not HTTPS. This is not a secure connection. So we're just going to go ahead and just do the default local host IP. I always say that's fail safe. Okay, cool. So it looks like this is what the user will see. So this is really cool because it feels like a really like McRed moment here. Like, oh yes, we're about to hack into the SOCmas terminal. Yeah, no, it's okay. So one thing that we're gonna run here now in the attack box is our social engineering toolkit that we do have. And one of the things that I really do enjoy with TryHackMe again is that they kind of put some history behind where things come from, who deserves the credit. And David Kennedy, if you ever do research on David Kennedy and what David has produced, it's really fascinating outside the scope for this video, obviously, but it's really cool that, again, that TryHackMe posts this stuff. So what we're going to do now, we're going to minimize our fun little Firefox browser. And we're going to open up a new terminal, and you can do this by either double clicking the terminal and it'll bring up a new one, or you can just go ahead and right click new terminal as well. So in here, we're going to start our social engineering toolkit. So this was created by David Kennedy. Again, it's open source, and it really allows us as ethical pen testers, ethical emphasis here, to really get creative with our phishing emails, especially in today's world. There are so many different types of phishing, and we just really want to make sure that we are I would say emerging with the different types of threats that are out there in the world. So for us to launch our social engineering toolkit, we're going to open up that new terminal and we are going to run SE toolkit into the command line. And we're going to go ahead and follow the instructions that TryHackMe does give us. And we are going to select option number 1 here, which is social engineering attacks. And of course, what's really nice here is that they did give you some behind the scenes that if you do choose the wrong option, because it does happen, it's okay, mistakes happen. But in technology, we can always undo them. So if you do find yourself in the wrong menu, just type 99 and it will go back a menu page for you. We are in here, we have set 1. And then the next one is we're going to do set 5, which is mass mailer attack. MMA. Bow, bow, bow. So we are in here and now it's going to take us to option 1. So we're going to email attack a single email address. And again, right, we are ethically doing this. I really want to emphasize that we are ethically doing this for a company that we have permission with. So that's what I really enjoy about TryHackMe. You can do these fun cyber things in a safe practice environment. So we're going to do 1, hit enter. And for our email address, we're going to be sending it to factory@wareville.tryhackme. And what I do here, I just copy that email address and you can just paste it right into the terminal. Oh no, it doesn't work like that. Okay, sorry, I lied. So what we're going to do here is we're going to send it to this email address here that I have highlighted on the left side of the screen. And we are just going to casually type this in. And then we're going to hit enter. So send email to this address, and then how to deliver email. We are going to use our own open relay. So that's going to be part of that service that we have with Python. So we're going to hit 2, enter. And then down here, the instructions do give us the email address. I love the domain. It's just everything that is so SOCmas I absolutely enjoy. So what we're going to be doing here, we're going to do updates at flyingreindeer.tryhackme. Super secret updates at flyingreindeer.tryhackme. Okay. And then the from name, we're going to use flying deer. Hit enter. And for the password, it looks like we just leave it blank. Or sorry, for the username for the relay, we leave blank. And then for the password, same thing. We are going to leave it as null, so hit enter. And for the SMTP service address, it looks like we'll be entering this IP over here. 10.6. And then for port number, we will be putting 25. And then for a high priority message, it looks like we're going to put no. And then same thing, we're not attaching a file here, so that's going to be a no as well. And then same thing for the inline file, still no. We're keeping it pretty simple here. For the subject, it looks like TryHackMe wants us to label it as shipping schedule changes from the flying deer. Happy SOCmas. Let's see here. We'll keep the default choice of plain text, so just hit enter. Then at the very end, we'll create and type a conceiving message. Make sure to include the URL. So we are going to say, hey, friend. TP 10.64.113.29 over port 100. And then we can make this super scary. This is a must. Do this now! Exclamation points. Okay. And to end it, we're going to type end and then hit return. So once that is completed, we'll go back to the menu here and our phishing email has been sent. So we'll go down to the terminal where we have server.py to see our script running. And yay! And it looks like we did get a captured password, unranked wisdom anthem. I want to make fun of this password, but I know it's a lot better than half of the passwords I probably know. But yeah. Okay, so what is the password used to access the portal? It is going to be unranked wisdom anthem. Send. Woo! Okay. And then from within the text box, try to access the mailbox of the factory user to see the previously harvested admin password. What is the total number of toys expected to deliver? Okay, so we're gonna open Firefox, which can be located on the right toolbar. And we're gonna be logging in with the credentials that we just gathered. Okay, so we're gonna browse to 10.64.184.217, and we're gonna use the credentials that were given to us. Okay, so what we're gonna use here is the unranked wisdom anthem, and then we will log into as the user factory, and then we'll use the carved credential that we did receive. And so this is where we can see all of our different shipments. We can see our fancy email that we did send here. As you can tell, this is very legit, so yay. And then what we're also looking for is the number of toys that is gonna be sent. Also, this is a very long email. I hope everyone is well caffeinated, well, at least in possession of a reliable teacup. Gosh. Okay, so they are sending out whoa, lots of zeros. So that number of toys. I need my caffeine right now. We're gonna copy that number, post it, and hit check for the flag. And it looks like we did get an answer. And then if you enjoyed today's room, feel free to check out the phishing prevention room, which is, by the way, super fantastic, super fun. 10 out of 10 recommend for anyone to do this. We're gonna go back to Try Hack Me. We're gonna hit check. We did it. Merry Clickmas, everyone, and look forward to seeing you back again for day 3 of Advent of Cyber. Make sure you do complete it because, again, $150,000 worth of prizes for different winners. So thank you guys and enjoy Advent of Cyber.